Hey, it's Chanel Laurent, and you've just tuned into my world. Come with me on this journey as we explore different topics, create a space for healthy conversations, and meet some interesting people along the way. Stay tuned. This is Chanel Laurent TV. Welcome to Chanel Laurent TV. I'm your host, Chanel Laurent, and this is Chapter 4, The Glorified Side Chick. The topic is being the side chick the new covenant vow? So I have sitting here with me Miss Queen. This is Queen.
Yes,
and she is, she has a Chit Chat podcast. That's the name of her show. And I just want to talk a little bit more about the Chit Chat podcast before we get into the topic, because this is a juicy one. Okay. So I don't want to spend too much time, but we got to balance it out. So tell me a little bit about your podcast and, the topics that you discuss and where can they find you?
All right. So my podcast is a very realistic podcast because you ever find yourself in situations where you're having a conversation and you're like, something like crazy they said, or something that you really couldn't believe they said, or you find yourself in situations where you don't really have the same beliefs as the other person, so you kind of disagree, and that happens quite often. So I just kind of talk about a lot of those situations, and it can vary from relationship things to dating, single parents, colorism. I talk about a lot of stuff. So
that's good. That's interesting, because I do remember you asking me about the colorism issue as well. And we have that a lot in our community, as well as, of course, from the colonizers, as you would say. But they have those issues, especially in the workplace,
a lot.
Yeah. So how I know that was like a big one that you did.
So yes, my colorism podcast was it meant a lot to me because I am a dark-skinned female, so I've dealt with a lot of different oppression from my own kind, mostly, and it really hurts, but I wanted to talk about it and make people aware about it,
right?
And also the fact that I really look up to Spice, if you ever heard of Spice.
Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, Love and Hip Hop. But she's a dance hall queen, okay?
Right.
So it's bigger than Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
But,
yeah.
I'm Jamaican, so
I was about to say, she's Jamaican.
Yeah.
So,
but anyway, so she spoke about that. She made a whole song about it, and it also came right around the time when I was doing my research, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So I'm not the only one that feels like that. So I definitely had to put that in effect.
Yeah, and I bet having a lot of these issues that you encounter and that you want to express to the viewers and want other people to get other people's perspectives, as well as let them see that they're not the only ones that dealing with these issues. I bet that was eye-opening for the colorism, for you to see that somebody on a bigger platform, okay, well, she's dealing with it, I know, so you don't know how many more people that you touched that listened to that episode, so that's a really big thing. So tell me, where can we find the Chit Chat podcast?
All right, so I did just get approved for iTunes.
Oh, girl, congratulations!
Apple, yeah.
Yeah,
so you
that's
can find
a good
it on
thing.
Apple.
Congratulations!
Thank you. All my episodes are on SoundCloud though, so I'm in the process of switching everything over, so it should be available soon. But there is episode 4. Episode 4 was just basically about Black businesses.
Okay.
I've been really seeing a lot of people rant about this.
Yeah.
I have a few different endeavors that I deal with as far as businesses, so I am strongly impacted by how people feel about Black businesses. People don't want to spend their money with us, and like I said, once again, our own kind feeling some type of way. But I relate with it. I know why people feel some type of way about,
because you're a consumer as well as a business owner, so you understand. And so
tried to play out both sides and spoke about it.
Yeah,
and it started with a very, very tricky conversation. A lot of times I feel like with Black businesses, we get so irritated with just questions that it comes off as you're being a bitch. So people don't want to spend they money with somebody that's just
like
that's
not
irritated.
friendly.
Yeah, that's like
that's not friendly.
What you want? Like,
you're not welcoming.
Yeah.
You're not open. You're not making me want to come into you and spend my money. Pretty much. Yeah.
So
that's we have a lot in common as far as like our topics, because that's one of my episodes actually. That would be one of our topics, but we should definitely collab more. I can see the Chit Chat podcast, Chanel on TV, doing something in the future. But she is an entrepreneur, guys. Like, she's a business owner. She has several different companies that she runs. But check out the Chit Chat podcast. Definitely on iTunes soon, because you're approved, right? And congratulations about that. But we're gonna move into the topic. So the glorified side chick, this is chapter 4. Is being the side chick the new covenant vow? And I asked this question because there's a lot of things. Okay, side chick has always been there. Let's be clear. Like, this is before the end of time. Okay, and I understand it. However, now it's a lot more open. Like, the side chicks are calling the wives. You know what I'm saying? They're, pulling up. They want to know the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want their kids to be together. I just think that's a little bit much, and they had a show, like a reality show. They were doing a pilot for the side chicks, I think, of Charlotte or something like this.
I did see that.
Yeah, I don't think they ever brought the show to, because I haven't seen any more about it. But it was a buzz. So, and these side chicks were very, like, open. They were very proud, So I'm like, okay, well, of course, Chanel on TV, I want to promote healthy, balanced relationships. So I wanted to discuss this, So tell me your thoughts. Give me your perspective on the side chick.
Okay, so
are you in agreement of it, or are you not? Like, what?
Well, I do feel like it works for some people because of whatever lifestyle they live in. But for me, I just could never consciously be a side chick, because I honestly have been a side chick and didn't even know that you was a side chick.
That is a factor, definitely.
But to just consciously be out here like, I ain't worried about his
life.
No. That makes you feel like, you're okay with being number 2.
Yes.
You're okay with being beneath the wife or beneath the girlfriend.
Taking what you can get.
Yeah, and no, I would never be okay with that.
That is wonderful. That's so great that you said that, because one of the things, one of my points was, an insecurity. It's an insecurity issue. A lot of people don't feel as if they're great enough to be with a man like that, but single. Man like that. As I was researching, and I read a couple articles about it, and one of the girls stated, she's a great woman, has a great job, making the money. It's not about anything. It's not about the money or anything like that with him. It's just that I can't find anybody that would, talk to me that type of way or build me up in that type of way. I just can't find these guys out here. And I understand that, because
it's a drought.
Yeah, it is. It's a drought. I deal with these issues now. I'm a single black woman living in Atlanta. It is a drought, but my value system is different. So I'm not going to allow a man to only give me what he can, and because he has another situation, he's not 100% available for me. So I understand that you're saying that you're you say that you're not. But tell me about some guys feel as if the side chick holds them down better than the main girl holds them down.
And a lot of times that is true because of their insecurity, because they're like, I don't want to be alone. Like, so if I'm not holding him down, if I'm not here for him, then he gonna leave. So, and find the next one to do it. So of course they do hold them way more down. Way more down. They hold them down more. They have a little stronger
loyalty.
Yeah, loyalty, I feel like, is a lot more stronger than what a wife would just be like, you know,
not dealing with
yeah.
it. Yeah, I'm not gonna take your shit.
Yeah.
So you can pack up and leave if you want.
And
because she understands her
that
value.
may be why he married her, because he knew he couldn't get away with the
certain things. Like exactly. So yeah, but I'm gonna just go find this little thing on the side that's gonna take my bullshit, and then I can do whatever I want to do, have fun. But I'm gonna go back.
Because
to this.
She is a rider. She is whatever. She probably got his kids.
Yep.
Whatever the situation. But a lot of times that is very true. The woman seems stronger to hold them down when it comes to all that.
Right.
The side shit.
Typically, they go for the ones with low value. Yeah. Low self-esteem, insecurity issues, and things like that. So another thing is, so being that someone has, and they may have an insecurity issue, do you think that you're building more scars on top of that? Because unconsciously, you are the side chick, and you may not know that you're building more trust issues in the future. Because when you do get your man, because some people say, okay, I don't want no man, I'd rather just be the side chick because I don't have to deal with all of, the pressure of doing everything that the wife do. Yes. So, I'll deal with this. This is all I want. I'm comfortable with this. I don't have to deal with him 24 hours. I don't have to,
And then you got the wives that are actually comfortable with their man knowing a side chick, knowing that she don't have to do all the stuff that the little go out to the club with you and
and party with you,
it's just certain.
That's another insecurity issue in itself. That's definitely.
If you was raised right, you ain't about to deal with
That's
all
what I'm saying. Your value system have to be at a certain level, where you're not going to accept certain things. And I think it comes with growth, but over time you'll start to see like, this is not what I want. And eventually, your emotions are going to grow and they're going to be attached to that person. And then you're going to want more time. And then you're going to want more things. You're going to want children. You're going to want that future with that person because you're with this person. You're growing with this person. He helps you, I assume, and you help him as well. So like I said, you're building scars that you don't even know that you're building, because when you do eventually, if you're going to break away from that situation and you get your husband, you're going to want, you're going to think, okay, when my husband says he's going on a conference, is he really going on a conference, or is he going to the beach with a side chick? Because you know that and you know that position is available, because you held that position at one time. So, hey, I'm going to think that, what I mean. So, eventually you're going to build, unconsciously build scars that you don't think that's there, but it's more trust issues on top of that. So tell me a little bit about, do you know any people that have been side chicks, or any examples of situations?
I can give you an example of a situation. I'll talk about myself because I don't like talking about
other people.
Else.
Right.
But so like I said, I was unconsciously in a situation where I was dating this guy, and we would just hang out, go on dates and everything. It wasn't nothing serious, but one time I got a phone call, and apparently it's his wife. Like, she's like, did you know that he was married? That's okay, bitch, because you paying my bills and you doing this and this and that.
Oh my gosh.
But this is what she said to me. So to me, it's like, so regardless of the fact that he has a side chick or whatever, you're okay with it because she might be paying your bills or doing whatever for him. Yeah. And it's like, what are you gaining out of that?
Yeah, that is really sorry.
And at the time, it's like, you like, well, what am I supposed to do? Because
you didn't know.
Yeah, like,
you wasn't aware.
Just walk away from the situation because run away from the situation.
Yeah, I was about to say you definitely should run away from the situation.
Obviously, they both ain't got no sense.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
People consciously be okay with stuff like that.
And I was going to say that because a lot of times you're in situations that you don't even know. So you were in side chick position and didn't even know he lied, basically.
Right.
And
had no trace of a wife.
Yeah, because guys, I don't know how they make the time.
I don't know. Like,
I do not know how they make the time, but they make the time, man. That's why, ladies,
it's like a whole nother
if a
life.
man will do all of this, girl, don't you know that you can find you a good man that will make all of that time for you? If this man can find time for his wife, his kid, and you. You don't think that you can find one that could give you 100%? I mean, come on. Yes. It's like, I don't know how they do it, I swear. People will have 2 separate lives and you will not know. They will have a family. Like, men been doing catfish, okay? Like, they have been doing this. This is not something that just started. So, you know, back in the day, it just was a little bit different because people didn't talk. Yes, people didn't talk about it. You know, yeah, right. And you got more respect, and my man have more respect
for his wife.
Yes, to know you better stay where you at over there and let my wife, you know, enjoy this family moment and everything. But a lot of people now, they're very, they have a lot of audacity.
Yes.
Like they just, you know, they have a lot of, you know, I can't even find the right word right now, but you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's an ego. Yeah.
It's just so big
that is an ego. That is definitely an ego thing. They feel as if, but the men will pump them up to believe that, you know, as if they have, you know, all of this power to approach the wife. Yeah, over things. So, but I will give you guys a little example, not example, but a story. I'll give you a story of my life, you know, and because I think over time, you know, you grow. I am, I'm 31. So I have, thank you. I have grown a lot, but I was a side chick before. Like, I think everybody has kind of, you go through things in life and you fall into positions that you never thought that you would be in, but you learn from these situations over time, you know, and you grow and you're like, damn, what was I thinking? You know, what was I thinking? But I wasn't thinking, but it was, yeah, like literally wasn't thinking. It was just, I wanted to have fun and I wanted to enjoy, and that's really what it was. Yeah, I had just graduated college, and I had just broke up with my college boyfriend. Yeah, right. I was really like deuces, you know, like, yeah. And it was just to the point where, you know, it was a lot of toxicity, you know, in that situation that I didn't even understand at that time, but I just knew that I didn't want that for me. I knew that that's not the life that I want for my future and my kids to grow up in anything like that. So I'm going to abort this mission here. And that's kind of what I did. And it was very hurtful because I had grown to love, we were together for 4 years. So yeah, I had grown to love this person and his family and my family and, you know, everything. In New Orleans, it's a little different. Like, we're all family oriented. And yeah, I broke up, you know, and then like that happened in September. By December, I had met this guy. It was for my birthday. And yeah, and he was in the club. You know, he had bought the sections, had all the bottles, all the chains around his neck. I'm like, girl, who is this?
Hello. Nice to meet you.
I said, who is this girl? So one of the girls I went to high school with, it was her cousin. She was there. So she invited us all, we all went to high school together. So we all went in the section. And of course, he's the man, like, cause he's, you know, he's the one that's fronting all of this. Right. And of course, he wants to talk to me. Yes. And of course, that's how it happened. He didn't live there. Lived in another state, but he visited New Orleans twice a month. And he had a woman that he wasn't leaving. You know, and I was fine because I had just ended a relationship and all I wanted to do was just have fun. Yeah. You know, I had been with the person, and he gave me, I don't know how he did it. My mom, I swear, my mom was like, I thought this guy had a girlfriend. Like, why is he always on the phone with you? Every day. On the phone all day when he's back home. When he comes in town, like, used to bring breakfast over to my house. I live with my parents, bring breakfast over. My dad started to ask, like, what do he do? Like, what is going on here? You know, but he didn't know anything about the other woman. My dad, I didn't, you know, bring that to his attention. So I used to watch this. But, yeah. But I'm saying to say that, like, I was 22 years old. You know, I was young. I wanted to live life. I wanted to just enjoy, and that's what we did. Like, we went to clubs, we went to concerts. That's when Kevin Hart, the Let Me Explain tour, we were sitting on the first row. Like, I mean, come on. We used to skip the line in the club. We would pay VIP. Like, me and my friends buy drinks all night. Like, I was 22 years old. Like, yeah, and I enjoyed it. But I knew that this wasn't my future. And we had discussed that. We had discussed. He was like, if we keep going further, we're both going to hurt each other. And that's how we kind of just ended it. And I was hurt because that's something that I had become accustomed to. But I knew that I wanted more. You know, I have a situation where I have a family. Like, my parents have been together since, you know, forever. And I wanted that lifestyle for me, you know, in my future. So I said all that to say, I understand, ladies. However, you have to look at your value system and what you're worth and know that you're worth more. But like I said, everything happens over time, and it's all a growth thing. But not no grown ass woman that's over 30 being a side chick and know that she have kids and that family have, you know, kids, and, you know, you're just, come on now. I would never do anything like that. He didn't have kids. He didn't have, you know, none of that. But he was living that lifestyle too. So it just kind of, it just happened. But at this age, I would never do that. I would never side chick. I would never break up a home. I don't care if it ain't happy. I'm not breaking it up. Until he divorced and, you know, I don't even want a divorcee, but if he divorced and we meet and all of that, then hey, that's something totally different. But check your value system. As she said, insecurity issues. Yeah, just grow. And I hope you guys get something from this. Check out the Chit Chat podcast with Miss Queen here. iTunes, Apple, SoundCloud, and what's your Instagram?
Queenish.07.
Yes, Queenish.07. Okay, check out, like, subscribe, her Chit Chat podcast, and of course Chanel on TV. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. And let's all not be side chicks, girls. Let's, you know, be queens, the queens that you are. Thank y'all for tuning in, and bye.
Bye.